Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about more reports that have emerged about Aston Martin's difficult start to 2026. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on Instagram and X at James's Pit Lane. I'll leave links in the description. But let's jump straight into the video. Now, as we know, this Aston Martin has been very anticipated. For starters, the team have put a lot of investment behind the new 2026 regulations, and on top of that, this is the first Aston Martin designed by Formula 1 design legend Adrian Newey. However, it's not been the start to 2026 Aston Martin would have wanted. For starters, so far in testing, the car has looked difficult to drive, and on top of that, during the first test in Bahrain, the team completed 206 laps. Rivals were completing over 400 laps. Williams, for example, did 422, and then you've got new entrants Cadillac and Audi also doing over 300 laps. Now, the race say that Lance Stroll claimed on Thursday that Aston Martin is 4 seconds adrift, and that team representative Pedro de la Rosa said on Friday that no one is happy when you're a second slower than what you were expecting. Now, one thing to note is that times at this stage of testing do not matter. It's about doing long runs, ensuring reliability. Still though, Aston Martin's headline times are very far off the pace. According to Sky Sports, the fastest time of the first test in Bahrain was set by Kimi Antonelli in the Mercedes, who did a 1 minute 33.6. And the data also shows that the fastest time set by Fernando Alonso and Stroll in the Aston Martin during the first test in Bahrain were the two slowest during the opening 3 days, with Alonso's fastest time being a 1 minute 38.2 and Stroll's being a 1 minute 38.1. And every other driver was able to get into the 1 minute 37s or above. So yeah, as I say, even though the headline times do not matter at this stage, to be that far off the pace can be quite worrying. However, while Alonso said he sees the trend which Stroll was referring to when he claimed that Aston Martin needed to unlock 4 seconds of performance, Alonso argued that there are big margins to be found out on track. When asked how far behind Aston Martin really is, Alonso said, as quoted by Planet F1, "Difficult to know. I think Lance said that because in Barcelona we were 4.5 seconds off, and in the first 2 days of Bahrain testing we were like 4.5 or 5, so it seemed like a trend in the last 3 days. But I don't know. I did a lap yesterday that I went off in turn 4, and then from that point to the finish line I improved 8 tenths, so it's just to give you the number of errors that there are in every lap we're doing now. There are laps where we were 8 tenths up and down by changing one setting, so it's not that we need to find 2 tenths. When we optimise, maybe we unlock seconds, so let's hope next week we have a better picture. As I said, we are realistic. We will not be the fastest in Melbourne. We started on the slow side and on the back foot, but difficult to guess exactly where." So yeah, there's a bit more optimism there from Alonso, but right now, based on this form from Aston Martin in the first test in Bahrain, it looks like they could turn up to the season opener in Melbourne with potentially the slowest car on the grid, and that would just be a major shock. And Racing News 365 say that by the end of the test, the opinion in the paddock was that Aston Martin was on course to start the season at the back of the field. For now, the only thing that is certain is that the situation is deeply worrying. During the 3 days of testing, the paddock was full of rumours about the team, with talk of internal tensions and serious conflicts. According to some sources, owner Lawrence Stroll voiced his anger at one stage and is pushing for a quick resolution to the situation, while others say that the first serious dispute with engine supplier Honda has already taken place. And Racing News 365 go on to say, looking at Aston Martin's situation realistically, it's clear that the hype generated by public opinion greatly distorted the actual situation. Newey has clearly had a significant impact on the car's design in the short time he's had at his disposal, but despite a host of special solutions, it's still far from ideal, and there are plenty of other factors causing headaches for the team. One of these is Honda. Sources with a good overview of the situation told Racing News 365 that the Japanese manufacturer has fallen behind in developing the new power unit, and that due to cultural differences, the synergy between the parties cannot be considered optimal at this stage. So yeah, it looks like there's a lot of work to do for Aston Martin. Do you think they can have a better second test in Bahrain next week? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care.